Alright, now as you can see, the mask is starting to dry. There's a little bit of time lapse there. It's been about 10 minutes. It's all pretty dry. These are the parts that you can check because they're the thickest parts. Got a little bit of mask in my hair in my mask there. But you can see it's pretty dry. So, drink some more. You can see I've drank a little bit while we were gone. And then comes the fun part for me. At least I think it's fun. So then you just start flaking it off. You see, you just kind of rub it off. I don't know if you can tell real well that it's coming off, but it does. I can feel it. And it's kind of cool because when you're rubbing it off, it almost feels like it's doing more work. I don't think it probably is, but it feels like it is. So, you know, trick your mind a little bit. See how that's coming off so easily? I've got a cloth here that I'm going to just do the finish it off, rinse off at the end because it doesn't get it all off. But it does a good portion of it. And then I will run another set of the moisturizer across it. I'm going to run upstairs and get my other moisturizer and come back and show you that one because it is the pore shrinking. It's called Shrink. Call your shrink. And it is a shrinks your pores, and it is wonderful. Love that stuff. It's brand new this month of June 2018. Love it. Can you just tell? It makes your cheeks or your skin a little red when you rub it off, but man, that just moisture just soaked into my nose right there. Sometimes my nose feels really, really greasy, and then sometimes I think it's just trying to figure out what's wrong with it. Oh, look at me just rubbing my nose on, video. I have to get it all off here. You know, when you get tired of doing that, and right here, oh my goodness, have you guys ever had those issues where you pluck eyebrows because you don't want them to look horrible, and then all of a sudden you have zits everywhere? Grow Away helps with that. Which I did that the other day, so I don't really need it. Oh, you can just... I'm going to put my hand right here and catch some of the stuff that I'm flaking off so I can show you. It's so fun, guys. I know that that's kind of weird for most people, but I think it's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You see? Look at that. It's just flaking off right off in my hand. I'm going to move my water so I don't get that in my water, because that would be gross. And right up here around all of my hairline. I feel like it's getting all over my shirt. Woo! And that is probably why, because I put it on pretty thick up there, that's probably why a lot of people say they have to wash off afterwards. I do too. I always I rinse my face off afterwards. Not wash, but rinse my face off. Because it doesn't get the whole mask off, just the big part of it. And it's really hard to get it out of your eyebrows. But I find it really hard to get any mask out of my eyebrows without a little help. That is the awesomeness of Pores Chores. I have it all over my face. Okay, now I've got I got a towel over here. Let me rinse it out. Or washcloth, I mean. Sorry. And then you just kind of lay it on your face. Oh, that's so nice. It was hot water 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago when I poured it, so now it's just like the perfect temperature to pamper your face with. Woo! You guys, I went to a live event. I was at a live event yesterday. People did not believe, I couldn't believe how many people were just floored by the fact that we want you to pamper yourself. They were shocked that was our company's motto. They said that was awesome to hear and that they didn't take enough. It was a lot of teachers coming through. It was a fundraiser for a young boy, and a lot of his school was coming in to help raise funds for him. And I kept telling them, you guys are all teachers that are working here and are, helping to raise funds, and that is it. It's done. You could take a warm, dry cloth. I usually just let my face dry naturally. I let everything dry naturally. But anyways, I told them they all worked so hard. They deserved to be pampered too. And they just kind of looked at me like this. Almost as if they didn't hear that enough. And I'm sure as teachers they don't. I am sure as teachers they don't hear that enough, because a lot of people send their kids to them, and when they don't perform the way they want them to, it's the teacher's fault. Or, all of the things that teachers hear that is insane, that teachers hear from the government, from the parents, from the students, from other teachers. Just pampering is probably not one thing they hear they need to do. So if you're a teacher out there, thank you. Don't forget, you need to pamper you so that you can take care of, you need to take care of you so that you can take care of others too. Anyways, thanks guys. That was, again, the Bear It All Micellar Tonic. Had to read it. And Pores Chores Pore Treatment Face Mask. My pores feel so nice. Thanks.